Okay. Hi everyone. So this is Varis. I'm the estimating manager in STI. So this is a basic tutorial for Bluebeam, how to use it and how to use it more effectively. Okay. So we start with very basic. Um, we close all other jobs. Okay. So whenever you're using it first time, if you want to project every PDF to be loaded in Bluebeam, what you need to do is more option properties, change it to Bluebeam Revo. Okay, and if you don't use it regularly, what you can do is you can just click it, open it, and you'll get that Bluebeam Revo option here. Okay, so let's open it. Okay, that's a file in Bluebeam. Okay, so there are multiple way of doing it. You can have them both here. If you want it to be in a scroll way, you can use this option. Or if you want one full page at a time, you can zoom in and zoom out using the mouse scroll. So you can use this way. I prefer this for reading PDF as it's make easier to zoom in, zoom out. Okay. So after loading the PDF, what I do, first thing to do is check if it's readable. That's important because if it's not readable, then you would have a lot of problems later. Okay, just use this text highlighter, and if you are able to mark the text, that means it's readable. And in case if it's not readable, what you need to do, I'll tell you. Okay, so for example, this one sheet that's not readable, you cannot read the drawing sheet. Okay, what you need to do here is there's an option that's called OCR. All the pages that you want to make readable, you can use, you can put the range here or page number here. For example, you need 10, 15, 18, or a range 10 to 20, whatever you want, or just a current page. Like this is page number 10, so I'm doing this one to put 10. Language English, drawings file. Just see all the options that are here. Just take them, and okay, it takes some time. So for a big file, it will take more time. So just be aware of it. So if it's a very big PDF, just OCR the pages that you're going to need, not need to do everything. Okay, once it's done, now you can um, search everything. It's now readable. Okay, that's an important step. So make the PDF readable. I'll tell you where it helps later. Okay, that's one thing. Then the second thing is how to rename the pages. Okay, so that's an important step. There are a lot of pages. The easiest way is here. Okay, so what you need to do is this one sheet. You know to go. You need to go to this and then here. Okay, here you have like the page region. What it will do is on all the sheet, whatever written in this region, it will consider it as the name of the file. Page region, select, select the area. Okay, what you need to do is try to cover all the area because some sheet have bigger names. So if you select only this name area, you might miss something. Okay, that's here. That's a sheet name number, and then we have the name. So in different drawing, the name is on different area. Look for it, it's here. Similarly here, I'm also selecting the whole area. Okay. and select the page number that you want to rename. First two sheets are just the general sheets. So skipping that, just 3 to 141. Okay. So it will start doing its job. I'm pausing it for a moment for it to complete and then continue. Okay. So everything is done and renamed. Okay, you need to just check it, go through it. Sometimes some sheets are not in place. Maybe this exact area on other sheet would not have that. So they would not rename it properly. So you just need to check it once. Everything in its place. If something is wrong, you can do it manually just by double clicking on it, and you can rename the page as well on your own. Okay, so now everything is done. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, now the second thing is patching a file to create links. That's an important thing. Okay, so what it will do is wherever we have the sheet number written, it will make you, if you click it, it will make you go to the specific page. Okay, I'll show you how does it work. Patch, link, new, follow the exact steps, open files. All the open files that you have would come here. You just need to select the one that you need to patch. Okay, and select all other. There are no all other right now, so it's just selecting the one. Here, what's important is select page region, sorry, page label, the label that we have given to them. Okay, setting. When you're doing it first time, you just need to read once, but you have to copy whatever I have it here from start. So it will pick the name from start up to space. So the way the first space, if you remember, I put the space in the name. So whenever I select this first one, then space and this, so this will select this region, wherever this region is, this name exists in the drawing anywhere, it will attach it to the sheet, that sheet. Okay. And then one more option, link option, you just need to do it once. The whole word is relative, maintain existence. You just need to copy this. Use it fill, include appearance. It's not the same and you're doing first time, but once you have done it, it will remember this the default setting that make it the default setting. Then join it. Okay. That's an important step. Okay, what you need to do here is go through it, check if sheets name are correct. And whatever the sheet name are not correct, you don't need to select that. Unselect that. What will happen here is if I select the two, so wherever in the whole drawing there's number two written, it will attach it to the sheet number two, because it didn't get renamed, because if you remember the rename was in this area and on this sheet there is no this area, or there's nothing there. So that's why I didn't rename it. Okay, and unselect all the sheet. And if you can see here, like a lot of sheets have wrong numbers, you just need to go and correct the names here manually or by using that option that I've shown you earlier. Okay, run. It will also take some time. I'm pausing it for a while, and then we'll come back and it's prepared. Okay, it's done. Just finish it. Okay, now whenever you click any of this sheet, it will take to that specific sheet. CS 107, right? CS 107. That's another sheet. So wherever you have a sheet reference, you can quickly go to that sheet just by clicking. So it's make like going through sheet pretty easy. Okay. Let me also explain all the options that we have over here, what they use. Okay, so this one is for split screen. So you can split it into half and you can see something like side by side. You can add another sheet, or even you can add some different document on the other side, like open, anything else. Okay, so you can even open another file on the other side if you want to compare something or see something all around. Okay, you can move it from here to here. You can further split it, and that's also the splitting, but in other way, in half. Okay. So when you first have the Bluebeam, you would have more options over here. So many of them are of no use, so you can remove them. There are multiple ways. You can hide it or attach it on the other side, left or right. So this one flag I have move it here. You can put it back there. You can put it on the left. It will be here, and you can go attach it on the right. This is how I use. I feel more comfortable using it this way. Okay, and you can move them up and down. Okay, so I have all the menus that I use regularly, or I think I have removed all those that are not useful for us. Okay, so you have patches, you know how patch work, you know where it's helpful and navigate to sheets much easier. So that's the main purpose of it. Let's go to some other sheet. Okay, reference. Okay, like they have this reference over here. You can just click it and go to that page. So you know why it's important, and it makes life much easier. So for this patching, the sheet need to be readable. So that's why I put the OCR earlier. So if the sheet is not readable, it cannot read this name and it cannot patch it. That's why it's important. Okay, then the next step is how to scale a document. Okay, so there are multiple ways, I think a couple of ways of doing it. Okay, first one is mm, so the sheet is not to scale. So you have to look for the scale here. This specific project was not to scale. Let me open another project for you. Okay. So I have opened another file. So what you need to do, if you're on any page, you just need to check the scale. The scale is generally below the sheet name. In most of the cases, I say 90%. In some of the case, it's somewhere here written. I think it's not here for this sheet. So it's here. So the scale option is over here, or you can go and have the scale, I think, over here. So you can double click it and you can scale the sheet from here, or you can scale it from here. Okay, let me tell you how to scale it. So if the scale as whatever scale is, you can go and select multiple scales over here. Okay, whenever you select the scale, just verify any dimension to see if the scale is correct. Okay, it's safe, which means it's correct. But in case the scale is not correct or the scale is not given, there is another option that we call custom. Custom, like this inches, like this feet inches, or I'm telling it, choose the calibrate option. Calibrate it and calibrate any dimension. So mark any dimension. And here in this area, you need to put that dimension that was written on the sheet. So you need to find any dimension written on the sheet and you can calibrate on that. So now just this is 8 feet. Apply. So it has now pre-scale. If the scale is same, 2 inches is equal to 8 or 1/4, and you can re-verify it. The scale is correct. Okay. So that's the two way of doing it. First one is simpler one. Second one is a little tricky, but you can scale it both ways. It's the same. Okay. So scale is important. Okay. Then next is this bookmarks or another thing. This is flags, and that other thing we call bookmarks. Okay. Let me show you that. Okay. I have opened another project. Okay. So we have bookmarks over here. So you do multiple projects. I think I have done more than 400 projects. People have done more. So it's hard to remember all the details. Where was the detail, what item you have marked, where are the drawings, elevation. So what you need to do is you need to bookmark all the relevant scopes that you are bidding. For example, I was bidding measurement framing. What you need to do is whatever item you are doing, for example, you are doing this elevator glass, and then attach all the relevant sheets to it. This is what this is. Plan view. and elevation and attach it to that main one. Okay, maybe there are more details. Okay, you can say that's a framing detail, whatever it is. So in this way, you can, whenever you come again to this project or reviewing it again, maybe for repricing, maybe for anything, you know the details. So bookmark everything you need. So in this job, I have bookmarked all the relevant details. So this is a plan view of the mezzanine framing. That's an enlarge roof girder. So everything that's related to this, whatever detail I have anywhere, I just bookmark it here. So it's easier for you to navigate or reviewing it with someone. You're reviewing it with someone or someone senior. It saves a lot of time rather than just searching for all the sheet or going through it. You have everything attached here. You can just simply go there by simple clicking. Okay, so that's the part one of this video. Next video we have more thing to discuss. So yeah, thank you for listening. Bye.